Gosh. Wyatt, I've never seen Wyatt pout like this. Find all the zeros, simplify all irrational and complex solutions. This is number 2. What multiplies to 48x squared but adds to 49x? 48x squared, oops, this should be the 4th. 48x squared and x squared. We only follow these rules I don't want to. You don't want the 10 points on your major test? I don't want the 10 points. What can I take out of the first two? 4x squared. What's it leave? What can I take out of the second two? What's left? So this is back to algebra 2, right? So I've got x squared plus 12. 4x squared plus 1. This is glorious. Y'all are paying attention and doing what you're supposed to be doing, Wyatt. All right, now I got to find all the zeros. So I'm going to set each one equal to 0. X squared is negative 12, so that means x is plus or minus. I got to take an I out, right? So 2i root 3. This one's going to be I, well, 1/2 I. We take the square root of it, right? Yeah. It goes after a number or before a radical. Because I can feel Wyatt staring at me from behind you. Like he's staring daggers through me right now. What else? Malays, did that answer your question? Yes. And so if you needed this one, you didn't have to do linear factorization on it. It didn't say to. But if you did, you'd have to do x minus 2i root 3, x plus 2i root 3, x minus 1/2 I, x plus 1/2. Oh, sorry. Okay, then do it. Yes. Oh, 3, 5, and 9. Yes. If you had to do this, yes. If you had to just stop here, no. Number 3. 3x cubed minus 2x squared plus 54x minus 36. I'm going to start by trying to slash it. Does it slash? It slashes. I can take out an x squared. It leaves me with 3x minus 2. I can take out an... Oh, 18. Good job. 3x minus 2. Leaves me with 3x minus 2 times... Did you PRZ it? Whew. Should have still come back to the same thing, though. So 2/3 for this one. This is going to be plus or minus I root 18, and then I can split it up, right? So 3i root 2. And if I do the factorization here, I got x minus 2/3, x minus 3i root 2, and x plus 3i root 2. Linear factorization, right? Well, it's okay. It wasn't on the directions. I think I said it, but I didn't put it on here. 5 will slash 2 if somebody asks about 5. Oh, okay. 9 or 5. Let's see, 25x plus 1. Oh, no, you can't. Wait, what am I doing? I'm getting confused. Okay, so I got 2x plus 1. No. I would go ahead and split this up. Minus 4, x squared plus 4. This one can split up again. Yeah. Okay, so you can't do the plus because that's a sum, right? It's only a difference of 2 cubes. But what I can do, because remember, if my goal is linear factorization, I find the zeros. So the zeros here would be plus or minus 2i. So this one would actually become, so I got the 2x plus 1, I got the x minus 2, I got the x plus 2, and now I have the x plus 2i and x minus 2i. That's exactly right. Your degree should be your number of factors. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slade, if that is an issue, then we're going to put that up too. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. You know, I should do a Miss Bates rule and say if you snitch, you get bonus points too. Yeah. What did they write this time? Yes. Yes. But is 256 a perfect square? Is it? Okay, then yes, same one. Do it as a square first, though. Okay. So this is number 9. Wait, nobody. Oh, I'm sorry. The what? I'm not laughing at you. Go ahead. Pencil. What? Oh, you could do it that way too. That's fine. Either way, it's fine. It's both of them's linear, so it wouldn't matter. Either way, it's fine. No, I'd mark that right. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Yeah, do the 1/2. Yeah. Not 9. I do x squared minus 16, x squared plus 16 here. Because this, remember, the goal is linear factors, right? This is x minus 4, x plus 4. For this one, I can't break this down anymore, so what I'm going to do is find the zeros, right? So tell me, why don't you think you can, or somebody else? There's a plus sign. It's a difference of 2 squares, not a sum of 2 squares. So here, I would have to just go ahead and solve it. And now I can make it into the 2 factors. Got it? Did you get that right on your homework? Yes. 4 will slash. X to the 4th minus x cubed. Take a 27 out of the second 2. Take an x cubed out of the... And look at it as 2 separate problems. You what? I don't even know what that means. if it factors by grouping. So if you can group it, I'm sure she did grouping, didn't she? Yeah. If you can group it, I taught them with a slash and told them to look at it as two separate problems to make it easier. So when I say slash, they just automatically know. That's really just grouping. That's all we're doing. Yeah. This one you're not done yet, though. You're going to have to do a quadratic formula on this one. Difference of cubes. Because how many linear factors should I end up whenever I'm done? 4. If you just solve this one, you don't get the 3. So what I have to do is go, okay, little parenthesis, big parenthesis. My x minus 1 is still here. Same change plus x and 3. So this is x squared, 3x, and 9. Yes? This one, to get the linear factors here, it does not factor. I have to do quadratic formula. That will always be the case with cubes. So opposite b plus minus square root of, have y'all heard from Caitlin? Is she okay? Aw. 4ac all over 2a. Negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 9 minus 36 is what? 3i, 3. So there are my two imaginary solutions, and I can leave them just like this. So now I'm actually going to be x minus 3. Order doesn't matter here, x minus 1. Then I got what? No, it's not wrong. Just make sure you pull the I out. There's one of them. Yeah. Well, I guess no, you wouldn't have to, Slade, if you had the fraction. What? Yes. Because, these two, one's plus and one's minus. 6 and 12. I cannot believe y'all are so dependent on phones that y'all are having like. Or what? It's just me. You can do something. Take out your paper and write. Whose did you copy, Charlie? And don't tell a story. Don't tell a story. Okay, come here. Come here then. Come here. Leave your paper there and come work this one.
Oh yeah. 3x and then 5x minus. No, she's not. What? Oh. How do I erase? Oh. I'm sure. Where's the eraser? Oh. Let's just erase it all. I do it right on my paper? 3, negative 3. and then this guy's the same, and then 3x. Yes, why? Sit down. And then so wait, so next week, I've got to have 4. So I know it would be, because this one I just take it and make it equal to 0.
You're trying to do linear factorization, so you don't even have to do that. You just worry about the
Wait, how much does it? It's difference of cubes. So it'd be x. Well, is it plus or plus minus? Yeah. Minus. And then, good God. X squared plus, no. Ah. So I don't remember the quadratic form. It's got to be wrote down here somewhere. I'm doing the quadratic formula. B. I'm thinking like A, B, C. Well then x squared would be. I swear to God, I should have listened last year. I swear. I swear I should have listened last year. So -1. So minus square root. So 1, 4, x something. So, and then after. Oh, Miss McGee, like, I know how to do this. I just forgot to do the quadratic formula. Yeah. Okay. So it's and it's -3. Okay. So. Is this what you want? Is this what? Is this what you want, Miss McGee? Is this what you want to deal with every day? Hold up. I got you. Wait. Do I have to extend it? Of course I do.
from the top, Charlie. Every single.
I got you. -1 plus.
Wait, what?
I know what I'm doing, Miss McGee. Oh yeah. Hold up. I forgot to do this thing. So we're gonna take this over here. I'm gonna go 5. You don't know how slow I do my homework. Plus, minus. Wait, but I have to have, wait, how many do I have to have? 4. What's what? Why is your thing like emitting heat? Like this thing's like hot.
Okay, so what do you have? Come on now.
Alright. No, but you're telling me. Stop. Go. Sit. Before I take your points.
Oh, I'm listening to Carl Ray.
Yeah, you are. Now sit down. Don't you take my pen, Miss McGee. No, I'm telling.
All right, what are? Okay,
Right.
why did we do this?
Because I have to have 4, and this is only 2.
Okay, this was already a linear factor.
How? What are you
What
talking
does
about?
linear mean?
Like linear is like that way.
Equation-wise.
Equation-wise.
Tell him, equation-wise, how do you recognize a linear? Highest degree is 1. There's just an x. There's no exponent or anything. This was already linear. You didn't have to solve it to find it. But if you did, it's okay. So now it's going to be that. This is plus. This one, I'm going to make this one minus. This one's minus 1 plus.
Where's X? Why are you getting the X from?
Yeah.
That's only 3. And then it's minus. Where'd you get 1 from though?
Oh, let's do that again.
Where?
You had this.
Oh.
Right.
Okay. All right.
And you had this. And then...
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we're moving on. Good job, Carly. Get out your notebooks. Let's switch gears. Yes. I know. So that means your quiz will be. Your quiz. What? Look, read it. Any quiz scores that are replaced will be replaced prior to your bonus points. You still might. You still can. Huh? Do. Yeah, do boy. Do you want to write word problems? No. No. Write write the polynomial in standard form that has those zeros. This is algebra 2. I'm fixing to get to the freak out part of it. What might that mean? Multiplicity. What does that mean? Imagine that. Huh? I did toy with that idea though of making you turn in like notes or something. I was like, that's too much work on me. I wanted to make sure you were present in the moment when we were doing this though, because I feel like no. Okay. So if I'm writing in standard form, by Thompson. Yeah. You go by Wyatt Smith, that's your whole name? Like you. Really? All right. So write the polynomial equation. Give me a polynomial that has those zeros, but put it in standard form. I haven't heard a whole lot of belly aching yet, so I'm assuming you don't understand what I'm doing. Yeah. Hold on just a second. Tell me what you know about the zeros first. How, Wyatt? Which means it's a factor. Yes. Okay, how did you get that? Because it says x equals 3 is a 0, multiplicity of 2. Yes. Just like when we were over here, right? The zeros we found were the opposite sign. You're doing the same thing, but writing the factors out. And then we're going to multiply them out. What happens with these two? It does. Yes? The difference of 2 squared. If you FOILed this out, you would see that happen. X squared, these two are the same, and then this times this. 2 times 2 is 4, square root of 3 times square root of 3 is 3, 4 times 3 is 12. I'm still not done though. All right, so look, if you don't understand that part, all you need to know is you make factors out of all the zeros. So you got x minus 2 root 3. No, it's the same problem. I'm fixing to put them together. And I got to multiply all that out. Yeah. So now we'll put these two together. Yep. Multiply them. So all I did here was I took the first two and I multiplied them together. That's how I got this one. I took the next one, I multiplied those together. That's how I got this. Now I'm going to put both of those together. I used the zeros that were given. Yes. And it said write the polynomial in standard form with the zeros, x equals this and x equals this. So I got x to the fourth minus 6x cubed plus 9x squared. Now go to the next term. Minus 12x squared plus 72x minus 84. Right? Now I'm in 108. Oh my gosh, I did it wrong. Oh my god. You want me to put mine in there?
Number 9.
All right. So now combine like terms. We haven't even got to the good stuff yet. That's the answer. This is just the algebra 6. You want me to share it with Mallory? All right, well, now I got to show you the new stuff. All right, ready? Now I'm going to show you the new stuff. What? Yes, you're welcome. The imaginary, right? Okay, so what this means is if I tell you that something like, if I said 2 plus 3i is a 0, then you know that another 0 has got to be 2 minus 3i, okay? And it works with imaginaries also. If what? No, it has nothing to do with it. I don't even want to put bi on here now. Oh. Yes.
No, one lesson we actually pay attention on. Negative by also a 0?
Yes. 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 It's vice versa also. And vice versa. All right. For both of them. You know what that means? Okay. Thank you. Right? Number one, write the linear factorization of the polynomial that has these two zeros, or these three zeros. Go. Charlie. Put the paper football in progress down. Give me one of the linear factors if these are the zeros. Just one. Better yet, Charlie, what's the degree of the polynomial that has these zeros? Close. Why is it 4? If negative I is a 0, then positive I is also a 0. Give me one of them, Charlie. No. One of the factors, linear factors. The degree is 4. Why? Is that a factor?
That's just x minus 20, x plus 20. But I is just square root -1.
Which is plus or minus.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you take that square root away, it's just x squared. How do you write like this? I can't write because Delaney's getting mad at me because she can't see.
I don't know what. Now he's standing in my lap. What are you trying to do?
Hold up. Oh, right.
What are we being aware of?
So if it's x squared minus 1, that's just x minus 1, x plus 1. But it's not going to be x squared plus 1. Oh, Delaney. Huh?
These two are multiplied together. All right, look.
But it doesn't make sense.
It makes sense.
But why? How did we get here? That's wrong.
Because if this is a 0, then the opposite of that is a 0 also. Look.
Oh. Hold up.
If b times I is a 0, then negative b times I is a 0. And
How do we know
versa.
that's b? Oh, wait. That's the b.
The b is the number in front. The b would be -1.
Oh, so with any I.
Yes. Okay, back to this one, Slade. If I multiply these two out, I got a difference of 2 squares, right? So I'm just going to square the first two and the last two together. So I get x squared minus 4 times 5, which is 20, yes? These two together, again, difference of 2 squares, x squared minus I squared. What's minus I squared? Minus -1, which is +1. What's your question, Wyatt? Say again? No, it's x squared, and then this minus this cancels. When they have opposite signs in the middle and they're the same like that, you just multiply the first and the last together. No. X to the 4th plus x squared minus 20x squared minus 20, which would be x to the fourth minus 19x squared minus 20.
So,
Your turn to talk.
yeah.
I can't help but listen to you.
So, what? You can see, Delaney. There's no way.
Make a better door than a window. That's what Delaney said
Where
earlier.
that ping go? Okay. If it's but well,
You got it? I don't know what he's doing. He doesn't believe me that she just multiplied first and last.
but why is it not x minus 20x plus 20? This is 20 though.
That's not 20. 2 root 5 is not 20.
It does.
Squared, yeah.
Yeah, like if you take. Oh, sorry, I did this wrong.
But that's what I have.
You messed me
That's
up.
what I have.
You messed me up. You messed me up. But why don't you take the square away first and make it x squared equals
Well, if you're
plus
wanting to
minus
find x,
20. Because if you do that, that ends up x squared minus 20 x squared plus.
no, it doesn't end up.
How does it not work? Why is it?
Because now you've got two factors. That's going to give you x. You're not going to come back to the right thing, and you're not accounting for your I over there. He squared both of them for some odd reason. That doesn't work. All right, let's do one more, and then I'll set you loose. No, what I wrote. This is not right. No. So you got to multiply it out, right? So it's a quartic x to the fourth minus 19x squared minus 20x. If you went backwards on that and you factored it because it's quadratic form, you would come back to x squared minus 20x squared plus 1. All right, let's do one more. You got to move that. I'm going to let you try this one on your own. Yep. And that's what everything tonight. Before you've been finding the zeros. Now tonight you're finding the equation. Here are the zeros. Write the equation. Before you start, what should the degree of your polynomial be? 3. How do you know? 3 plus I. I'm going to go ahead and pass the homework sheet. Yes. I would probably use two first. But the order doesn't matter. You can multiply in any order you want. What? So if this is a 0, that means not only is that a 0, but this is a 0 also. And what I know is that I have to do x minus every 0 to find the polynomial. So now you got 2 trinomials multiplied together on that one. Okay, yep, multiply. But you can't multiply more than 2 at a time. So I would multiply these 2 first. And I can, yes. This is actually x minus 3 minus I times x minus 3 plus I. And now I'm just going to start multiplying around. X squared minus 3x plus I times x. Now I'm done with that one, move on to the negative 3. Minus 3x plus 9 minus 3i. I'm done with that one. Minus I times x plus 3i minus I squared. Negative 1. Say again? Yeah, so that would be plus 1. So this changes to positive 1. Negative 3 and negative 3 is negative 6. So now those are done. This one's done. The ix's cancel out. These 3 i's cancel out. Plus 10. So now this gives me x to the third minus 6x squared plus 10x. And now I'm going to bounce the 4 to everybody. 4x squared minus 24x plus 40.